2024 Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Teofimo Lopez, he's 5 foot 8 inches tall. It's Teofimo Lopez. Huge wins already in his young career. He's beaten Vasily Lomachenko. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
Just take note, look at...
This bout is...
And this one has all of those... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. And Lopez is dazed. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Well done with that counter shot. The talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Did you see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo. And there's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last. Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. This fight has a real good flow to it. Catch and shoot. That punch lands. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Perfect punch. They exchange punches. Left hook just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept that.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Left hook missed. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That time counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about TF. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Not on punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That jab doesn't find a home. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that hook won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that lap. There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Good counter punching. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch. They block the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. Talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominant. And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can
down goes Tiafimo. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about TFE. Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again. Get them.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They missed with the jab. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He blocks that right hook. Nice counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous